Hey everybody, welcome to West Salem for the Hawks matchup tonight. We're just about to do starting lineups. Should be a fun game tonight. Non-conference but section matchup. Number 1, Ashton Peterson. At wing, Jerome Dietzman. At center, Dawson Veenendahl. At the other wing, Brody Everts. At D, Drew Jascott. And at the other D, Jasper Van Dam. And the rest of the Hawks. Starting lineup for West Salem right now. National anthem. All right, here we go. Hawks are going to huddle up around their net. See if they can fire each other up for a fast start tonight. In the Panther Den. Hawks had a hard-fought comeback in their last matchup against Ram. And scored a couple goals in the last, I think, 4 minutes. And went into overtime and just had a tough break, but they fought back hard. Been battling a lot of injuries lately, but team's playing inspired hockey. So let's see if they can do it tonight. Keep it going. Shout out to the producers, Caleb and Ian, up here on the camera and the computer. Thanks, boys. Nice work. Always appreciate the boys up here helping out to bring you the feed. And we are about to drop the puck. And we have Everts, Veenendahl, Dietzman. At forward, Van Dam and Jascott at D. Van Dam. Shot just wide. West Salem at neutral ice, fires it in. Ashton gloves it, tosses it aside. Everts gets taken off his feet. Shot from the point by West Salem. Ooh. And Dawson Vienendahl nearly had a breakaway. Scrum behind the net. Garrett Nelson sends it back in. Nolan Anderson battling. Drew Burr. Out to Woods at the point. Fires. Wide. Nolan Anderson. Pinches. Sends it into the corner. Burr behind the net. Circles around. Taken off his feet. Battle along the boards here. Woods and Burr. Burr comes away with it. Some nifty stick handling. In the slot to chase. Oh, Van Rant scores. Nice play, boys. So nice job by Drew Burr escaping from the boards with the puck. Dishes it off. Chase Van Rant makes a nice move and buries it. 1-0 Hawks. That's a great start. You've got Braylon Carlson, Lucas Kitzberger, Connor Stevens. And then we've got Jascott and Van Dam out there at D right now. Shot from the point by West Salem, blocked off a skate. Kitzberger behind the net, takes a big hit. Braylon Carlson. And we're going to have a penalty against West Salem for that hit. I don't know if it was... Oh, it's going to be a rough. So we get a roughing call on West Salem and a power play for the Blackhawks. Burr, Vienendahl, Everts, Jascott, and Van Rant. West Salem sends it the length of the ice. Van Rant's back to grab it. See if they can set it up here. Dishes it off to Burr. Burr heading out of the offensive zone at center ice. Ooh, shot just high by West Salem. Hawks lost the handle there. West Salem comes away with it, and they will fire at the length of the ice. Woods back to retrieve. Taking a look. Sends it up to Burr. Just couldn't quite connect on that pass. Garrett Nelson. Van Dam, Nelson. Woods. Woods to Dietzman. Oh, just couldn't get the handle on it. Woods at the point. Shot by Dietzman. Saved. Another one. Woods sends it in. West Salem fires it, but Dietzman blocks it. Hawks have had a couple nice chances here. Nolan Anderson back to retrieve it. Up to Stevens. Oh, West Salem intercepts and gets a shot off. Nice save by Peterson. Anderson in the corner. Woods. Hawks trying to get it out of the zone here now. Oh, tough one. That just trickles through. Just trickles past Ashton. That's a tough one. Made the initial save, and it just found its way through. That's a tough break. Hawks couldn't get it out of the zone there, and then West Salem finally got a shot on, and just kind of a bad bounce there. So we got Van Dam over to Jascott, up to Nelson. Nelson sends it in. West Salem behind the net. Burr with it in the slot. Just fires a shot or a pass off of West Salem's skate. West Salem tries for a long pass and can't connect. That'll be an ice. Face off in the West Salem zone. Well, Hawks just need to keep going. They've had some good momentum and just keep firing away here. Face off one to Nolan Anderson. Dietzman screens, hits his skate. West Salem sends it deep and with a hard forecheck. Woods behind the net. West Salem comes away with it. Woods in the corner again. Nolan Anderson. Dawson Vienendahl behind the net. Dietzman hustling up the boards. Can't quite get it out. Nolan Anderson. Woods in the corner. Dawson Vienendahl comes away with it. Oh, just about had it out. And Dietzman will send it down. Icing is waved off. Rhett Carlson back tonight. It's good to see. And we'll have a face-off in the Panther zone. Kitzberger, Braylon Carlson, and Rhett Carlson. West Salem breaks it out. And we'll have a face-off in the Hawks zone that went out of play off a Hawks stick. Officials getting everybody on the same page, which dot we're facing off. Drops. Hawks win the draw, but there's nobody there. West Salem with control. Back sends it back in the corner. Nobody there either for West Salem. Breakout pass to Garrett Nelson just off the mark. Drew Burr with it. Nice move in. Oh, just missed. West Salem will send it. And it will be an icing call. That was pretty close. But we'll take it. All right, let's get something going here. Everts, Vienendahl, and Dietzman. Van Dam gloves it and keeps it in the zone, but intercepted by a West Salem player. Van Dam dishes it around the boards. Everts with it. Just scoops it out of the zone. Get a change. Van Dam just lost the handle on it, but Hawks avoid the danger there. West Salem along the boards. Takes a wrist shot. Saved by Peterson. West Salem still has control. Sends it wide at the dot. Tried to get a shot off. Could not. Drew Jascott retreats with it. Sends it up to Rhett Carlson. West Salem back in. Tips off a Hawk skate. Goes wide. Oh, what a great save by Ashton Peterson. Point blank opportunity for West Salem. And he makes the stop. Hawks seem like they've lost a little bit of momentum. See if we can get it back here. West Salem behind the net. Looking for somebody in the slot. Back to the point. Nice little dish off. Drew Burr blocks the attempt at the pass in the slot. Nice play. West Salem tries to wrap around, and Ashton Peterson with the save. And we'll have another face-off in the Hawks zone. Boys need to get that energy going again. West Salem wins the face-off. Back to the point. Shot off a Hawk skate. West Salem's starting to get some pucks to the net here. Kitzberger up to Carlson. West Salem dumps it back in the Hawks zone. Oh yeah, that'll be another power play for the Hawks. As Jascott was shoved down from behind. So that'll be a checking from behind penalty. Yeah, okay. I thought I saw him. I thought I was lip reading and saw him say 5, and that will be 5. So that'll be a 5-minute major. And keep in mind, with that, the Hawks can score as many goals as they can during that 5 minutes. It will not expire until the end of the 5 minutes. Drew Burr swings it over to Van Dam. West Salem just sends it back deep. Chase Van Ransel regroup in the Hawk zone behind the net and set it up. Drew Burr swings around again. Ooh, he gets taken down. Pretty cleanly, though. Burr with it again. Hits Dawson Veenendahl. Crosses into Panther zone. Everts with a nice play. Got a shot in the slot. Couldn't quite bury it. Woods at the point. Veenendahl. Burr. Dawson tried to make a centering pass. No one home but West Salem. Woods with it. Across center ice. Dishes it off to Van Dam. Woods. Garrett Nelson with it to Van Dam. Into the zone. Takes a hit. And we're going to get another penalty against the Panthers. I don't know if they're going to call that a little late and say it was interference. There'll be a tripping call against the Panthers. So we're going to have a 5-on-3 now. For a couple minutes. Shot by Van Rance into the chest of a West Salem player, and they send it back down. Van Rance back to set up. Burr swings around again. Van Rance crosses into Panther zone. Jascott, Van Rance back to Jascott. Dawson makes a little move there. Loses it for a second and gets it back. Makes a shot wide. Burr just can't quite keep it in. Good effort though. Burr with it, cross center ice, into the zone. Loses it, but loses it to Everts. Burr gets it back, shot. Save by West Salem. Another nice play. Flipped up into Drew Burr's chest, and then he knocked it down and still managed to swing around and get a shot off. So now we'll have Braylon Carlson, Van Dam, and Dietzman up front. Garrett Nelson and Woods at the points. Wins the draw. Braylon Carlson, shot by Nelson, scores! Nice, way to work. So that's a power play goal for the Hawks for Garrett Nelson. Yep. Excellent shot. Picked out that corner. So hopefully that'll help get the Hawks get the momentum back. Penalties can change the game. Nelson with it. As we'll still have 5-on-4 for 2 minutes and 16 seconds. So the minor penalty expired, but the 5 minutes stays. Van Dam with it. Tries to chip it over to Woods. Woods with it. Hawks will be offside. So Braylon Carlson will have the assist on the goal from Nelson. Nelson from Carlson. Face off outside the zone. Dawson having a little sneezing fit over there on the ice. Exciting. Yeah, a lot of sick players and people in general right now. West Salem sends it. Van Ranst behind the net. Van Ranst keeps it this time. Up to Jascott. Jascott sends it wide back to Burr. Burr in the zone. Sends it deep. Hawks will try to keep it in. Jascott stops it with his skates. Fires a shot on net. Save made. That shot high out of the zone. Gloved back down. Jascott over to Woods. Woods to Burr in the skates. Woods gets it back. Carries it in. Fires the wrist shot. Oh, almost had it there. He just needed about a couple more inches above that shoulder, and that was going in. As it stands, he saved it off the shoulder. It kind of went up in the air, and he gloved it. A lot of traffic there on that shot by Woods. Nice glove by Van Dam. Hawks get another shot. West Salem sends it deep. 40 seconds left in the man advantage. Woods with it. Nelson swings around. Woods keeps it. Then he hits Nelson. Braylon Carlson sends it deep. Dietzman in on the forecheck, hard. Keep it in. A lot of action in front there, puck bouncing around. Oh, and West Salem's going to get a break. And they score. Hawks weren't ready for it. Player came out of the box. Picks it up and goes in and scores. That's tough just after the penalty expires. So we got a 2-2 game. Hawks win the draw. Back to Jascott. Nolan Anderson. Jascott behind the net. Sends it to Rhett Carlson. Quick pass. Intercepted by West Salem. All right. Nolan Anderson shoots it off the glass. 37 seconds left in the period. Nolan Anderson. Dawson. Cross center ice. Everybody's on side. Fires it in front. Rhett Carlson gets the shot off. Oh, and Everts just picks his pocket and almost buries it. And that'll do it for the first period. A lot of action. So we'll have a 2-2 game going into the second period. We'll see you in a bit. ready. All right, welcome back for the second period. 2-2 hockey game. Hawks had some nice moments, but also some sluggish ones, so hopefully they can get a little more consistent. This period. We'll start the period with Veenendahl, Everts, and Rhett Carlson at the forwards, and Van Dam and Jascott at deep. Van Dam, Jascott. That'll be an icing call against Panthers. So we'll have a face-off. My bad. Icing call against the Hawks. So we'll have a face-off in the Hawks. So. West Salem wins the draw. Back to the point. Van Dam deflects it. West Salem in the corner. Tries to center it. Jascott picks it up in the corner. Shovels it up to Rhett Carlson. And we're going to get a penalty against the Panthers here. Interference call. So we'll have a Hawks power play. See if we can get back on the board here. West Salem wins the draw. Jascott, West Salem gets it back, crosses center ice. Going to try to make a play there. Can't get it by Van Rance, and Hawks will control again. Back to Van Rance. To Burr. Crosses center ice. Chips it up to Dawson. Tries to send it across there. Van Rance with it. Back to Burr. Tip off Dawson, but just wide. Jascott. Burr. Shot on net. Just wide. Dawson tries to shovel it in front. Now he does. And the net's off, so we'll get a whistle. Chase. Down low to Dawson. Burr with the shot. Oh, Dawson almost brought it back and shoved it in, but save made. Another face-off in the Panther zone. Minute 9 left in the power play for the Hawks. Hawks win the draw. Veenendahl, Jascott, Van Rance. Jascott, Van Rance. Burr. Shot right into the shin pad of the West Salem player. Dawson, Veenendahl with it. Sends it over to Jascott. Van Rance. Van Rance shoots. Nearly tipped in by Everts in front. Van Rance with it again. Over to Jascott. Jascott sends it deep. Digging in the corner for control. Burr comes out with it. Fires a shot. Oh, man. So close. We had Jascott and Dawson right there on the doorstep. Couldn't quite bury it. Or shot by Drew. Burr. And West Salem clears. And Dietzman knocks it out of the crease. That was a sure goal. Dietzman with it to Braylon. West Salem jams it back in. Chase up the boards to Carlson. Ethan Campbell grabs it. Dietzman and Campbell on the forecheck. West Salem sends it. Woods with it. And West Salem scores. Shot just over the shoulder of Peterson. Okay. It's not like reffing. So we got to delay a game on West Salem. Dietzman with it. Back to Garrett Nelson. Fires it. Woods with it. Back to Nelson. Van Dam loses the handle. And the Hawks are going to get a penalty here. So we're going to have a penalty on Nelson. And a penalty on West Salem. Trying to see what they're calling for sure here. So it looks like we're just going to have coincidentals on that. And so it will remain a 5-on-4 with a minute and a half to go. Minute 36. Jascott with it behind the net. Burr. Cross center ice. Into the Panthers zone. Nice moves. And he scores. What a play by Drew Burr. And the Hawks will tie it up. 3-3 game. West Salem sends it in behind the net. Back to the point. Shot. Pad save by Peterson. West Salem with it again. Another shot. Right on. Peterson makes the save. Woods with it in the corner. West Salem sends it across. Shot off Brody's shin pads. Woods with it behind the net. Chips it up. Brett Carlson with it. Turns it over. Gets it back. Crosses into the Panther zone, tries to send it across, intercepted. Everts chips it up to Carlson, can't get a hold of it. Dawson just chips it, and Van Rant sends it in and hustles on the forecheck. Sends it back into Burr. Jascott. Burr. Van Rance with the shot. Another shot on net. Burr with it to Dietzman. Dietzman shoots it in front, and goalie will cover. Good shift there for the Hawks. I don't think they can hear anything. The feed has no sound. Can anybody hear anything? I'm told that we lost sound. Somebody let us know. Well, if we got it back, otherwise you can't hear me. Back to Van Dam, to Ethan Campbell. West Salem with it. Munson dumps it in. Everett sends it to the net. Rhett Carlson in the corner. Out to Munson, gets a shot on net, deflected wide. Yeah, we still got no sound.
some of them said.
I'm just told somebody can hear us, so.
Yeah, did someone mute the TV?
Yeah, I don't know. So I'm told that you can hear me, so I'm just going to keep talking like you can. West Salem wins the draw. 9 minutes to go in the second period. Van Rance in the corner with Burr. Burr turns it back around. West Salem behind the net. Chips it off the glass and out of his zone. Garrett Nelson back to retrieve. And we'll get a whistle and an icing call. Face off in the Panther zone. Burr wins the draw. Nelson, Woods. Van Rance behind the net. Tries to chip it in front. And we'll get a whistle. Puck's sitting on the back of the net. And we'll have another face-off in the Panther zone. Woods takes a shot, deflects off a Panther stick. West Salem behind the net. Turns it back, up the boards, break it out. And he just misses, and that'll be another icing call and a face-off in the Panther zone. All right, sounds like everybody's volume is working now. No, Munson with it, takes a shot. Battle in the corner for it. Kitzberger. Jascott comes away with it. Dishes it up to Braylon, who's taken out by the West Salem player. West Salem with it into the Hawks zone. Ashton plays it behind the net and around through the corner. West Salem takes a hard shot into Braylon's shin pads. Nice block. Ethan Campbell on it. Kitsy on it. West Salem with it. Into the corner. Kitzberger with it now. Just backhands it out of the zone to center ice. West Salem gets control back. Tries for the long shot off Jascott stick, and they get control back. West Salem player just loses the handle. Trying to cut it back to the slot. Shot from the point. Deflected and in. And the Panthers score. 4-3 West Salem. Hawks win the draw. Got an offside call there. We'll have a face-off outside the Hawks zone. About 6.5 to go in the period. And they're going to kick both the centers out. Try it again. Woods. Carlson tries to center it but loses the handle. Rhett over to Brody. Brody with it in the corner, battling a couple players. West Salem is able to chip it out of the zone. Woods back with it. Sends it up to Carlson. Carlson over to Dawson. To Everts. Good try there. Almost had a nice chance to tip it in. West Salem with it. Nelson behind the net. Net's way off. Just must have got knocked off, and then the goalie caught his pad on it and slid it about another foot. So we'll have a face-off in the Panther zone. We've got Van Rance, Nelson, Burr, Jascott, Van Dam. Hawks send it in the corner. West Salem with it. Get it out of the zone. He sends it up. Could it be a 2-on-1? Nice play by Van Dam to slide and block that pass across the slot. Try another long pass, but Van Dam intercepts that one. West Salem with it again. No one home, but it goes back to the point anyway. Shot saved by Peterson. Van Dam with it. Waiting for help. Sends it across. Burgess can't quite get the handle on it. And the shot on net saved by Peterson. And Dietzman with a couple good moves, and they just take him out at the end. Good hustle. Nearly got a shot off. Hawks win the draw. Back to Nolan Anderson. Over to Woods. Tough play there. West Salem was all over that. B to D. Dietzman with it. Sends it up to Campbell. West Salem swings it around. Dietzman with the pressure. West Salem sends it across and in. Correction, Landon is in net. Landon Vienendahl is in net for the Hawks now. battle behind the net. Everts chips it down, and they'll wave off the icing. And West Salem comes out with some speed, and he's offside. It's close. West Salem player just a little over eager to catch that stretch pass and take it in to try to make a play. We'll have a face-off just outside the Panther zone. Drew Burr wins it in. Behind the net, West Salem chips it up off the glass, but not out. Now they get it out. And they're offsides again. Woods chips it in. Oh, that's a tough icing call. It's pretty close. But Hawks will get an icing call and a face-off in their zone. 2:16 left in the period. Woods with it. Dawson sends it up to Dietzman. Oh, nice try. Ping pongs off a couple players. Nolan over to Woods. Tip. Dietzman in the corner. And West Salem comes out with it. Sends it across, and now they get it out. Dawson back in the Hawks zone, up to Nolan Anderson. Hits the ref. West Salem with it. Jascott sends it back deep. Woods coming around to pick it up. Van Ranst, Woods, and we are going to get another penalty on the Panthers for interference. So the Hawks will have a power play here with a minute and 11 left in the second period. See if they can tie it up. West Salem has too many. Sends a player off. And we're ready to go here. Woods. Just waited a little too long to take that shot. And the Hawks will head back in. And shoot it all the way down. Landon Vienendahl plays it behind the net and leaves it there for Woods. Nelson sends it across to Braylon Carlson. West Salem sends it deep. .16 seconds left. Hawks need to see if they can get a rush here. Van Ranst with it to Nelson. Nelson will shoot. That's blocked. Van Ranst tipped off a Hawk player, and that'll do it for the second period. And the Hawks trail 4-3, and they'll come back in the third period with 49 seconds left on the power play. We'll see you in a little bit. for the third period. Hawks trail 4-3, but they have 49 seconds left on a power play. They are out shooting the Panthers 25-17. So let's see what we can do here. Hawks are definitely capable of putting up a few goals and taking over this game. So let's hope they can do that here. We'll start with Everts, Burr, and Veenendahl up front. Jascott and Van Rance at the points. Everts, loses it in the official skates. Back to Jascott. Cross center ice into the Panther zone. Loses the handle, and West Salem will send it deep. So I apologize, I missed it for a little bit there. Landon Veenendahl is in net. He's been in net, but he's in the net to start the third period. West Salem chips it in. Landon plays it behind the net. Leaves it there for Chase. Burr swings around and picks it up. Stops. Sends it back to Jascott to start that play over. There's Burr. And Burr got some sort of a stinger or something maybe. He just headed off for a change, it looked like. West Salem sends it deep. Woods with it. We are even strength. Both teams full strength. Jascott reverses back behind the net. Woods sends it up to Dawson Veenendahl. Into the zone over to Ethan. Braylon Carlson picks it up. Fires a little shot on net. Save made. Nolan Anderson to Braylon Carlson. Ethan can't quite get a handle on it. Garrett Nelson sends it up. Salem chips it out to center. Nolan to Van Dam. Tries to send it up to Carlson, can't quite connect. Salem gets it back. Tries to fire it in, hits Nolan in the chest. Shot on goal, deflected. Pad save by Landon. Braylon with it. Van Dam sends it deep. Hawks will get a change. Eastman chips it up to Burr. Jascott. Chase sends it over to Dietzman. Just gets a piece of it. Jascott keeps it in. Oh, couldn't keep it in on the second try there. West Salem sends it across. Can't quite get the handle. Dietzman on it. Gets drilled. Jascott. Tipped by West Salem player. Keeps it in the zone. Shot. West Salem behind the net. And it's on net, so it will not be an ice. And we'll have a 2-on-2 here coming in. West Salem player beats Van Dam, gets a shot off. Can't quite bury that. Dawson with it. Everts. Up the boards to Carlson. Carlson tries to backhand it over to Dawson Vienendahl. Can't connect. And West Salem sends it all the way down, and we'll get an icing call and a face-off in the Panther zone. We have Braylon, Ethan, Garrett Nelson, and then we got Munson and Woods. Woods just can't quite get the handle on that. We'll retreat into the Hawks zone. Crosses center ice and fires it in. Wow. Woods taking a couple shots from number 5 from West Salem there. Sure about that. Seemed like some high hands, but it is what it is. West Salem tries to send it deep, can't. Woods with it. Connects with Chase Van Rance. Brings it in, trying to delay a little bit, see if he has a teammate. He doesn't. West Salem player dives to avoid the icing there. Jascott. Van Rant sends it over to Drew Burr. Some nifty moves there, brings it in front. Just can't quite get the handle to get the shot off. Jascott sends it deep. Dietzman in on it. Burr, Dietzman. Dietzman tries to send it across. Does. Everett sends it deep. And Hawks are going to go to the box. Holding call, it looks like, on Rhett Carlson. .9:45 to go. Shot from the point by West Salem. Gloves it. Brings it back down. Oh, nice play by Drew Burr. Steals it. He's going in on breakaway. Oh, and he just shoots wide. Nice play, though. Nelson takes a long shot on net. Nice rebound there. But, you know, as you're on the penalty kill, there weren't any extra Hawk players waiting for that. Minute 15 left in the kill. Hawks. Dietzman will send it deep for the Hawks. All the way down. Oh, goaltender whiffs on it for West Salem, but no harm. Hawk player wasn't close enough. Hawks doing a pretty nice job on this kill. Haven't allowed West Salem to set it up. And we'll have a face-off in the Hawk zone. With 32 seconds remaining in the Panther power play. Nelson with it in the corner. Turns and fires it back around, but West Salem keeps it in. Panther player battling with Nelson in the corner. Nelson's able to chip it out and clear the zone. And Everett sends it all the way down. Panther player carries it in. Spins around. Drops it off at the point. Shot. Saved by Landon. Chase, nice play to just chip it away from the Panther player. And the shot right in the breadbasket. Landon makes the save, and we'll have a face-off in the Hawks zone. Penalty expires, and both teams are even strength. And Hawks are trying to break it out, but Dietzman's pass hits off of skates. Try the other way. Everts. West Salem able to send it back in the Hawks zone. Nolan Anderson. Nice hustle by Everett. Steals it. Comes in on a shot. Oh. Tries for that near corner. Just about had it. Nolan Anderson fires it in. 6.5 to go. Hawks looking to even it up here. Hawks out shooting the Panthers 30-22. Woods with the shot, high. Goaltender gloves it. We'll have another face-off in the Panther zone. Oh, Rhett Carlson takes it away. He gets a shot on. West Salem slides it over at the point, shot, and pad save, deflects out of bounds. Face off in the Hawk zone. Just under 6 minutes to go. Panthers win the face-off. Send it in deep, but the Hawks have it now. Dawson tries to send it out to Dietzman, intercepted. Shot deflects high. Having a discussion about the face-off location after that puck tips out of bounds. Chase with it, up to Dietzman. Takes it wide. Send it to Dawson. Big hit there on Dawson by the Panthers. West Salem sends it in deep again. Woods with it. Everts, nice hustle, wins that battle again. And he's pulled down, and the Hawks are going to get a penalty or a power play here. Big chance here with four and a half to go in the game. And the Hawks are calling a timeout. Put a little strategy together, see if they can bury one here at this crucial time. 4.5 to go on the power play. Been kind of an up and down game for the Hawks. Definitely an up and down game. Had a few nice moments, but definitely some sluggish ones. Momentum's kind of gone back and forth, and Hawks haven't had a lot of late. So we'll see if this power play will do it here. Hawks win the draw to Burr. Ooh, Burr, nice low shot in traffic. Almost made it through, not quite. Burr with it again. Slides it over to Jascott. Shot. Pad save. In front. And a goal by Everts. So the puck bounced off of Garrett and was just kind of sitting there. And Everts comes in and sends it home. So we're all tied up at 4. And here we go. See if the Hawks can bury another one with 4 minutes to go and not do the overtime thing again. Up to Dietzman. Ooh. Tries to hit Burr. It's not quite there. And a steal by Chase. He's got Burr behind the net. Woods will send it in. Dietzman on the forecheck with Woods. Back to Chase. Woods with it. West Salem coming into the zone. Garrett with the big hit there. Kind of awkward looking. But he did take him off the puck. West Salem gets it back, though. Tries to send it back up the slot, but the Hawks player blocks it. Landon sends it back twice. He rejects it into the corner. West Salem with it, controls it in the corner. Spins around. Oh, with a point-blank shot with a player in front. Save made, and we're going to get a whistle here. I think the net's off. So 2:26 to go in the third period, and we'll get a face-off in the Hawks zone. And we got a timeout, West Salem this time. So they're going to talk it over to see if they can figure out how to bury it in regulation. And the Hawks will see if they can figure out how to stop it. Had a lot of overtime games. Lost that most recent one to Ram, like I said, but they've had a couple of thrilling ones. Somerset, River Falls. Big rivalry games the Hawks took. So let's see if they can carry that momentum from that last goal to tie it up into victory here. And here we go. Anderson with it for the Hawks. Sends it back up to Nelson. Passes off. Landon deflects it wide. Dietzman hustling hard to get out there. And there we go. Dawson steals it. Nelson on it. Deflected. Oh, man. Dietzman just couldn't get it through the skates there. West Salem player swings around, sends it across, shot wide. Anderson with it. Nelson chips it, it'll head out of the zone. Dietzman on him, pressure. Minute and a half left. Oh, we got to get out there. Dietzman with it. Sends it the length of the ice. In that case, not a bad play. They were out of gas. Minute 15 to go. Rhett Carlson with it. Slides it over to Drew Burr. Burr cuts in, tries to cut in. Still has it. Now, Panthers get it back. Oh, Hawks keep it in the zone. Oh, Chase Van Rans just missed that near corner. Coming up on 30 seconds to go here. Hawks clear the zone. West Salem regrouping, trying to get one last shot at this. Dawson over to Everts. Everts with the shot. Oh, and Dawson, the shot was blocked and Dawson almost got another chance at it. The West Salem player takes a shot, and that'll deflect into the netting with 4 seconds to go. So four seconds. You're just really trying not to give up a goal here. And they should not. Send it around. And that'll do it for regulation. We'll get a little break here and then head into overtime. All right, here we go. Heading into overtime once again. The boys are up here checking their tickers. Make sure everything's in good order before we start another thriller. we'll start with Everts, Dawson Vienendahl, Garrett Nelson, Nolan Anderson, and Drew Jascott. Nelson fires it in. Everts on it. West Salem carries it out. Stay on side. Ring it in around the boards. Jascott sends it out to Dawson. He's going to have a chance here maybe. Just can't quite get it back when he made the move. Nelson. Jascott sends it around to Woods. And Woods will fire a shot that deflects off a Panther player's shin pads. Jascott hits Nelson. And Dietzman will get a tripping penalty for the Hawks. And West Salem will go on the power play. West Salem wins the face-off. Braylon, nice hustle get out there. He just can't quite tip it away from the Panthers. Panthers send it in deep into the corner with control. Tries to slide it in front. Nothing there. Wow, that was very close. So that shot was tipped up in the air off of Landon. It looks like it was bouncing around in front, and somehow the Hawks managed to keep it out of the net. And we keep playing here. Minute 24 to go in the kill. Hawks win the draw. See if they can send it here. Cannot clear the zone. All right. See if the Hawks can make a play here. They'll come in shorthanded, but why not give it a shot? And Burr will stay in deep. Hawks trying to get a change of player or two there. West Salem brings it in, onside. 45 seconds left in the kill. Saved by Vienendahl. Way to hold on to that and not give up any juicy rebounds there. 40 seconds in the kill. Panthers moving it around pretty well on this power play. Not a lot of great shots, but Landon's made a couple when he needed to, that's for sure, on this kill. Back to the point. Oh, nice block by Braylon. Sends it over to Dawson. Oh, just couldn't get the handle. Nice play, though. $10 to go. 5 seconds. And that should about do it. Hawks are full strength, both teams full strength. Oh, gotta go play the body, boys. Nice save by Landon there. Four and a half to go in the first overtime. West Salem wins the draw. Oh, point blank backhand shot. And that'll be a hand pass on West Salem. And it'll be in the Panther zone, face off in the Panther zone. Dawson to Everts. West Salem steals it back. Nelson loves it, back to himself. Cross center ice, deflects off a West Salem player. Van Dam back with it. Behind the net. Oh. Try to make the long pass to Everts, from Van Dam to Everts, just couldn't quite connect. So Hawks win the face-off. Burr sends it to Carlson, but that'll be too far. And we'll have an icing call. Hawks win the draw. Nolan Anderson rolls it around to Rhett Carlson. Rhett with it. Tries to make the pass up to Burr, but it's intercepted by West Salem. Shot, kind of a soft shot. Pretty high, and Landon gloves it. So we got Garrett Nelson, Dawson Vienendahl, Jerome Dietzman out there at forward, Nolan Anderson, Drew Jascott at D. 2:58 to go in the overtime. And we'll get another icing call and a face-off in the Hawk zone. So 2:41 to go, first overtime, 4-4 game. Shots have gotten a lot closer now. 36-33 in favor of the Hawks. Dietzman with it. Sends it up to Nelson. Pass connects. Nelson fires it on net. And the Hawks will come in with a strong forecheck. Dawson on it. Everett's with it. Tries to wrap it around. Panther goaltender makes the save. Locks it down there. 2:14 in the first overtime. Puck all the way down on Landon. Yes, Jasper Van Dam sends it up. Burr on it. He just can't quite get there before the goaltender does. Smart decision by the Panther goaltender to go get that one. And the shot by Burr. Rebound, goal! And Burr scores to win it in overtime again. Let's go, Hawks. All right, another overtime victory with a big goal by Drew Burr. Again. All right. Well, thanks for joining us tonight, and we will see you next time. 5-4 Hawks.